Okay. So I managed to find 14 branches. And some more mushrooms and veggies, that sort of thing. I made a total of 8 more crude axes. I've got a few branches left over, but what we're going to do, because I'm going to starve to death if I don't do something to start off with, is we're going to plant some of this stuff. So I need a shovel, and we don't care what we do, we're just going to dig once, because I don't have a rake. We're going to take it, and we're going to drop it. Now the cotton, we're going to pick the seeds. Oops. We're going to sow the seeds right here. I don't know which one they went in. Oh, they're there. Okay, so now we have another one we can do. We're going to throw the corn in here. I am not doing this in any kind of order. I'm just putting food in the ground so that it comes back up. Like I said, we don't have a rake, so I'm not going to be able to get a huge yield out of them, but I will get something. And we'll plant the carrots right here. Oops. Really? I gotta pick seeds from carrots? Are you kidding me? There are no seeds in carrots. Well, whatever. Pick seed. Well, there may be seeds in carrots, but I've never seen them. Then again, I've never really gardened much, so don't fault me for that one. Okay, we're going to go 2 squares away. We're going to do the same thing. Crude shovel. We're going to dig. We're going to grab it. We're going to drop it. And then we're going to take... That's what I thought. Okay, we'll pick the cucumber seeds. We'll sow those here. Lettuce have seeds too? Yeah. We'll pick the seeds for those. Cabbage, pick the seeds for that one. Okay. Pumpkins we're going to smash or crush, whatever, so we can get those seeds. What about the rice? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so crude shovel. Okay, there we go. So we're going to keep going down this way. We're going to go here. We're going to dig this one. Nice. Take. And we're going to drop it on the ground. And then for here, we're going to grab a lettuce seed. We're going to sow it there. And we're going to grab the other one. We're going to go here. I'm not going to get a huge amount of food out of this, but it's going to save me a lot of time in having to forage for everything. Okay, so pumpkin seeds. So one there. So one there. Water's too deep. Okay, so can we sow the rice here? Of a suitable depth. Let's try here. Ooh, Hey, IR smart. Well, sometimes. Okay, so that apparently is too deep, which is really surprising to me because the water's way up here, but that's okay. We don't care. So we've got rice going there. We'll come back up here and do this side. Oh, shovel. Take this one and drop it. We'll sow these seeds here. We'll sow these seeds over here. Put these ones here. Put these ones here. We should still have one left. I'm just not sure which one. Okay, and we'll grab a shovel. We'll do this one here. And drop the dirt again. Oops. And we'll grab this pumpkin seed and put it here. Oh, did you seriously take out my other one? Okay, so apparently you're going to want to dig everything before you sow it. Okay, so that's done. We got to wait for those to grow. Not a whole lot else we can do right now. Yeah, man, that's a little frustrating. Oh well. Let's go see if we can get through this wall now that we got some pickaxes. We'll start with this guy since he's the lowest. We'll switch quality level. And we'll just burn through these suckers. Hi, Mr. Chicken. Hey, little chicken. And I got a unicorn. I got a ram. There's a cow. There's another cow. A sheep. An aged angry wildcat. There's a horse. Oh, a calf. Doggone it. I don't have any place to put him and I don't have a rope. Oh well. Worse things have happened in life. Okay. So in here, I dropped the excess shafts and the wood scraps so I didn't have to carry them. We're going to go ahead and start beating on this wall. Let's see, we were going up with it, I think. Maybe we should go straight. Doggone it. Let's go straight in one and then up. What do you think? Well, all the mountainside's that way, so if we go in, let's just go straight in. We'll see what happens. I know it means we're going to be in water for a minute. The wall will break soon. I think that pops or starts popping up when there's less than, or when there's 5 or less walls left. We'll let stamina catch up. Hit it one more time, because I think that should break it. Oh, let's try one more. How about one more? It's being indecisive now. Oh, cold coffee. There we go. Oh, what do we have here? Rock salt right next to slate. Good heavens. Okay, so which... what is this? That's a lead vein. Yeah, so I can't get the lead. I can't get the slate. Have no use for the rock salt right now. Um, should we go up here? No, let's not. We need to go in another one. Or should we go up on this one? We should go up on the... Well, man. Let's just go in and then we can round the corner and just start going up. And we're not dealing with multiple raises. So we're at 28 damage on this one. I know, you guys probably didn't want to sit and watch me beat on a wall, but like I said, we gotta find iron. I should actually start prospecting too. Once I get the prospecting skill up to 15, I can start analyzing and find out what's close by. Oh, doggone it. I forgot to log out after doing the foraging. That's okay. That's alright. We can always negate that one. So let's see. mining we're watching. Can we? I thought there was a tracking window or something. Then prospecting's at 1.38. Man, I could have swore there was a tracking window. Maybe that's just only on Wurm Online. I do know that in the journal, on my personal server, the journal is actually working. So if we can get to some iron, you'll see that this will actually turn green. We planted a crop. We have not killed a creature, ridden a cow, find a route. That is never going to be completed because there is no waystones on my map. Oh, no. I take that back. Sorry, I'm thinking Stone of Soulfall. There will be waystones. They'll be on the roadside, or on the highways, excuse me, but not just yet. I'm still working on that. Improve a metal tool up to quality level 15. Well, that at some point will happen. Complete a house, plant a house, create some nails, mine some iron, create a mallet. The mallet's made out of wood, so we don't have to worry too much about that one. And then chop down some trees. So, few things to do, but we're going to run a couple of prospecting ones. And get back to mining. As I said, we gotta watch the stamina. This should be the third out of the queue, so as soon as this one's done, yep, we'll let it charge back up. Crude pickaxe is useless, and you throw it away. Okay, we're going to grab the next useless one. And we'll work our way up through the quality levels, because right now we're not worried about the rock shards, and most of the time we're not worried about them anyway. They will be used for paving and building and all that stuff. But by the time we get to that point, these ones that are on the ground will have decayed. So we're not too worried about those. We just got an alert on the skills. So miscellaneous is increased to 2. That would be for probably pickaxes. Let's see. Miscellaneous. Yes, pickaxe has gone up to 2.79. I don't know why the shovel would have went up this. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Because we were farming. Let's switch back to the event tab so we can watch for that notification that the wall's going to break. Okay, let's see what is on the other side. Everybody cross their fingers on hoping there's some iron here. Get some stamina. Poof. Let's see. We have nothing, 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 and nothing. Whole lot of rock. Okay, so this one we're going to actually go up. And what we can do, once we get tougher pickaxes, so we're not in this water. Man, I really wish it hadn't have gone that low, but that's okay. That was my mistake. So this one we're going to go up. So we want to go 5. And we'll continue to prospect. Now remember, you cannot repair crude tools. You just burn through them. Once we get to metal tools, against my better judgment, I tend to, for the first couple, I tend to just burn through them. I'm not too worried about them. But at some point, we're going to want to start working on repairs. You cannot repair starter tools either. You can't improve them. Well, excuse me. You can repair starter tools. You cannot improve them. So, just out of curiosity, yeah. See, it doesn't even give me the option to repair it for the crude tools. So, can't repair, can't improve. Starter tools you can repair, cannot improve. So once we get our first set of actual metal tools, iron tools, we won't be too worried about them because they'll be super low quality anyway. But we'll try to improve them where we can, because by improving them, the skill goes up a little faster and we get better quality ore. The better quality ore means better quality tools, and then you can just continue to rinse and repeat. Higher your skill goes up, the less damage you take, from my personal experience. That may not actually be true, but that's how I've seen it happening on several different servers. If your skill is garbage, you're going to damage the tar out of your tools. If your quality level is garbage, you're going to damage your tools. I mean, you're going to damage them anyway. But if you have higher quality items and a higher skill, you will damage them less than low skill, low quality items. Oh, and I did hear from Old Biddy Gaming. She had an issue with her router, so she had to go and get another one today. Get it all hooked up, and she is crossing her fingers, and so is my wife, on her Biddy being able to put out some new videos tomorrow. Today is Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. Biddy starts her videos on Monday. She takes Sundays off. I start mine on Sundays and take Saturdays off. So, with any luck, fingers crossed, Old Biddy Gaming will be back up and running tomorrow with new videos. I believe she's possibly going to be throwing up not just Wurm Unlimited, but another video for the infected. If I read correctly what she had said, let me see. While this is going, I'm going to switch over real quick. Let's see, comments. Um, okay, she said, my day has been so frustrating. The router went out, so I had to buy another one. I got it installed, so all the computers and iPad now have internet again, but that is not how I wanted to spend the day. LOL. Would be easier. Oh, that's in regards to the starter area here on this server. She wanted to know what was going to be easiest. Um, um, I think I will do one day on my old deed and the infected. Then the next on the Seattle Sanctuary deed, plus a new game. That way I can alternate them. I'm looking forward to getting started tomorrow. And this was posted, let me refresh. It says an hour ago, but let's make sure. Yes, this says that it was posted an hour ago. Um, she will be using the name Biddy, Biddy, and is thinking about starting on uh, this current server, the Seattle Sanctuary server, um, and having it be her first video tomorrow morning. So that means that she will not be actually deeded yet, because I'll have to catch up with her to be able to give her the coin that she needs to be able to deed. I am not doing that for everybody. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I mentioned that if you are a content creator, I will work with you. If you're not, I would prefer it if everyone actually played the game the way it was supposed to be played. You go out, you kill stuff, uh, get coin for that. Dig into the ground, and sometimes you get coin. And I mean, you can go out and craft stuff and sell it to somebody else's deed marker. Um, you're not actually selling it to them; you're selling it back to the game. Lower quality items will net you, I believe, 1 iron if it's quality level 0 to 9, and then beyond that it's 1 iron per 10 for the quality level. So if you have a quality level 50 item and you sell it off, that's 5 iron right there. Sure, you might have to craft quite a few things, but it's a way to get paid for doing what you're going to be doing anyway, and a way to get rid of your garbage items that you're trying to use just to skill up, and make a little coin for it. Then you know spend the money on setting up a deed, and go from there. But so there, I mean, there are ways to do it, but no, I will not just give anybody coin. Um, there has to be a reason behind it, and it has to be a good one. And the only one that serves the purpose right now is that you are a content creator promoting my channel, promoting Old Bitty Gaming, or both. At the same time, obviously, you would be promoting your own channel. If you want to do videos um, for your channel, and you want to be on a deed here on this server, um, get in touch with me. Um, I'm willing to work with different people for various different reasons. Now, obviously, you would have to be able, or have to promote the server and promote my channel along with your own, um, for me to be able to work with you on something like that. But I'm not saying no. I'm saying, give me your idea. Let me know what you want to do. Drop some links of videos that you've done. Drop some links of videos that you are promoting my channel or Old Bitty Gaming. And I'd be more than happy to work with you. But it's got to be a Wurm Online or Wurm Unlimited video. I can't do anything for you if wall's going to break soon. Good. If you're, playing Fallout, for example, or um, what else just came out recently? Starfield. Starfield does me no good. I don't play Starfield. It's not on my channel. My system can't handle Starfield. I run an older system. Oh, pickaxe is garbage. Next pickaxe. But if you're going to promote videos for Wurm Unlimited, touch base with me. I have have no problem working with anybody. Old Bitty Gaming promotes my channel almost in every video. Almost. What in the world? Oh, okay, it is going up. So yes, I will definitely work with her and work with... Good, we're out of the doggone water. Let's see, did we find any iron? No. No. And no. That is not helping me. So she is coming over. She's going to be doing some videos from this server. She's promoting my channel. She's promoting her own channel. And I've already got scouted out an ideal location that she likes. So she's going to go over there and start just putting out some videos for you guys to watch. Obviously over on her channel. But from time to time, I may sneak by and see what she's got going on with one of my other tunes. This tune is dedicated to effectively living a solo life. So you won't see her over, other than the brief introduction I did in the first video for this server. You will not see me over that way. Probably at least not for a long time. Not on this tune. Because I don't want any interference with this series. This is an Ironman series. That means that nobody else is gifting me with anything. Nobody is helping me in any way. Hey, I said stop. I said stop. I said stop. Gotta get stamina. And I'm determined to do this. So until I get to a point, well, actually, I had said that the series was going to continue over on the Xanadu server until at least, what did I say, 30 skills were beyond 75, and at least 2 skills, or excuse me, 75 or above, and at least 2 skills were at least 90. And that's what I plan on doing here. Once I hit that point, there's really no point in continuing the series. Obviously, I've already proven that Ironman can happen. It will work. It's tough. I'm not going to say it's not. But it's doable. Anyone that doesn't want to do an Ironman, you get free newbie gear. Sure, on my server, it's cloth armor and a spear. A long spear. But you get, you get a compass, you get rope, you get, basic tools. I don't have any of that on this character. None of it. I dropped it all on purpose. Because normally the compass sits right up here. There isn't one. There's no backpack. There's no tool belt. So I can't even put the compass in the backpack, which is what I normally do to get it out of my normal inventory. There's no armor of any kind. There's no weapon, no shield, no nothing. My character is running around without any gear. All this crude nonsense is what we've put together since starting. I ran all the way from the starter location pretty much to the opposite end of the map so that I'm purposely away from everybody else. And I can't imagine there's going to be a whole lot of people down this way anytime soon. So I've got plenty of time to get skills up. And oh, there we go. Pickaxe increased to 3, mining increased to 3. And get some better equipment. Now, I'm typically not a tailor, so I don't go with cloth, leather, or studded armor. I tend to make most of my characters blacksmiths, which means at some point I'm going to be wearing most likely chainmail. Chainmail's a little heavier, so that's going to limit me on my weight capacity. But here, as soon as I get some iron tools to start working with, I'll be working up carpentry. Well, if I'm going to be a blacksmith, why do I need carpentry? Well, that's pretty simple. I need carts to be able to haul all this heavy stuff. So I have to work up my carpentry in order to be able to have carts. And eventually a wagon. But the super low quality carts, I can still pull around myself. I can't pull everything around the way that the animals can. I'm still limited to weight. However, I can still pull a lot more than I can carry. Oops. Nope. 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 Okay. So I'll need the carpentry in order to be able to do that. Also have to have the carpentry for mine supports, and I'll need to get my masonry skills up. Why masonry? Because I prefer building out of it. I want my blacksmith shop to be made out of stone. I'm going to have to cancel these out. Okay. There we go. We'll prospect one more time since we haven't done it in a little bit. Actually, let's go twice more. Oh, here we go. Prospecting just went up, I think. Yep. Prospecting is now at 2. Now, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard a lot of people say, well, actually, I've heard both ways. I've heard a lot of people say that prospecting, you can skill up whenever. Mining, you can skill up whenever, effectively saying that you can skill them separately. And one doesn't really affect the other. I've also heard a lot of people say, including Old Bitty Gaming, that you want to keep the two respectively similar because they benefit one another. I don't know how they benefit one another other than the fact that when your prospecting skill gets to a certain point, you're able to utilize your mining skill to locate the ores that your prospecting skill is telling you to locate, or that telling you is nearby. So the two do kind of go hand in hand in that regard. Can you mine without prospecting? Yeah. Can you prospect without mining? Sure. You can get your skill up. Not sure how much good it's going to do you. Prospecting, in a nutshell, is respectfully, it's a subcategory. Zinc. Doggone it. Don't need zinc. Oh, let's let's see, where are we at? We're on this landing, so we got to be on this landing. That's a cave wall. We got to go around the zinc. Anyway, prospecting, in my opinion, not necessarily the game idea, but in reality, prospecting is a subcategory of mining. Every miner knows how to prospect in real life. If you're an actual miner, you know all about prospecting. If you're a prospector, you do know about mining, but it doesn't necessarily mean you do a whole lot of it. As a prospector in real life, you could be standing, at the edge of a river and panning for gold, or silver or copper or whatever. In the game, the only thing prospecting does is tells you how close the ores are and kind of what direction they go, because it's coupled with analyzing. Mining, on the other hand, you can mine for days and just get lucky and hit ore after ore after ore. I mean, you've seen what I've gotten so far. Slate, then rock salt, now zinc. Where you at? Right there? I don't even know what zinc is good for in this game. Let me see. While that is digging, I'm going to kick over to Wurmpedia and take a quick look here. Let's see. Zinc. Used to create brass when combined with copper. Used to create white dye when combined with water. See list of zinc products. See metal products list for items that can be made with zinc. This metal has some special properties, especially when compared to iron. Let's look at the special properties. Well, let's get this going again. Okay, tab back out. Zinc has a negative 2% damage reduction. 2.5% apparently increase in movement for armor. For weaponry, it has a 5% attack speed increase, a negative 10% damage dealt. In general, it has a 0.9 0.9 times price modifier. So something going for 1 copper, for example, which would be 100 iron, would actually go for 90 iron if it was made out of zinc instead of being made out of iron. 25% damage taken, 20% decay damage. This is both increase under general, 7.5% improved speed. I think it's improved speed. It's IMP speed, but it could be anything that starts with IMP. And negative 5% repair speed. For special lockpicking bonus, negative 2.5%, so it's actually worse for lockpicks. Anchor effectiveness, 75% compared to the 85% of iron. So it's a little bit worse than iron. Pendulum AOE, minus 5%. Bash damage, minus 15%. So it doesn't work so well in those regards. Okay, back at this. And I'm trying to watch my time here because we're getting pretty close to having to wrap this up. We'll see what's beyond this wall, and I think that we're going to call it at that point. And if you were watching the early part of Biddy's, or of Old Biddy Gaming's video series, this last run, she was spending a considerable amount of time trying to mine through a rock wall, and we were going screaming fast in comparison. But now she knows what her settings should be, or what she likes them at, which is what I've adopted here. This is, just as a reminder for those of you that don't know, this is a 0.3 skill gain multiplier. So we're at 1/3 skill gain speed of live servers, but we're also at 3.0 times action timer. So the action timer goes 3 times faster than official servers, but the skill gain is at 1/3. It's similar, but more realistic than the standard 1x 1x, which is what the official servers claim. Biddy did some testing. 1x 1x seems to still be a bit fast. So I think the devs might be fudging their numbers a little bit as far as what you're actually getting. Or it didn't, maybe it was lost in translation when they put out Unlimited, because it didn't quite transfer over properly. It's not actually a 1x 1x. So going on the numbers that Old Biddy Gaming discovered were comfortable for her, and with watching several of her videos, I have to agree. This is a nice, comfortable skill gain speed. Wall's going to break soon. And I like the 3 times action timer because I like the actions to just keep moving. I don't feel like I'm spending all day on one action. But you still get that sense of accomplishment for being able to build stuff. You still find that little glimmer of pride when your skills actually do go up, and you're finally able to have, so prospecting hit 2, mining hit 3, pickaxe hit 3, okay, whatever. But what about when it hits 20, 30, and you've been, banging on a wall for a couple of weeks? Well, prospecting hits 15, now you can analyze. So there's a bonus in that you gain another skill. If I open this up here and we go up here to the top, characteristics, oh, what do we got? Iron. We got a cave wall, but I don't care about that. We've got iron. Hang on, let's close that. Let's close the inventory. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're after. I don't care about anything else in this mine at the moment. That is that sense of accomplishment that I was just talking about. No, it's not a skill gain. It is this is what's going to push us further in this Ironman saga. That one vein. The downside, there might only be 3 hits in this. There might be 300. There might be 1,000. We don't know. But there's iron. So we can get an iron, well, provided we are able to get enough out of it, which will not be this episode. We'll do that next episode. We will be able to make an iron pickaxe. We'll be able to make an iron hatchet. We'll be able to make a saw, a shovel, all the basic tools that we need to get away from the stone crude tools. We're not just going to make one. We'll make at least 2 or 3 of each. Why? Well, because we can. Because that gives us additional skill, and if something does happen to one, we don't have to go back to crude. We just grab the next one. But that lovely little wall right there is what we were searching for. And let's see, we've got, so here was the first. That was opening the cave, so that's 1. That was slate. 2 was the rock salt. 3 was this segment here. Okay? And then we went 4 to move up 1. 5 brought us back to the zinc. 6. We broke through 6 walls to get to that iron. And we have, well, this one's about half gone. We had 8 coming in here. We already broke 3. So we've broken 5.5 axes trying to get to this point. Maybe it's, no, I think it was 5.5 axes, pickaxes. So basically an axe a wall. But now we can, yeah, I don't even care about the zinc. It's the iron that I was looking for. Anyway, I'm a guy at my church has a ringtone on his phone because he gets distracted very easily, and it's literally this like cartoony kind of voice yelling squirrel. Well, it's because he gets distracted. Well, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. That's my squirrel. And I can hear my wife in the bedroom laughing at me. Um, he doesn't watch this channel. He's not a gamer. But if he did, he would know exactly who I was talking about. In fact, half the church would. But that one vein. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the lead on the other side, too. So we've got slate over here, lead over there. Just below this one is rock salt or whatever. Yeah, we're finding all kinds of ores in there. But we're going to set up shop out here somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this peat or the marshland. But either way, this hill with that iron shovel will be a lot easier to deal with. Because this is a 2 slope up. Let me see. I don't even think we can dig here. Come on. I have a crude shovel, yes. Flatten, level. Dig. Not skilled enough. Dig. Not skilled enough. Dig. Not skilled enough. Not skilled enough. See? So we have to start on all that flat stuff, and we need an iron shovel to make any kind of headway. So that is going to be that right there is going to be tomorrow's, or I'm sorry, next Sunday's project. I may, that's a big may be able to get to sneak another video in this week for the Ironman Saga, but I cannot guarantee that. My week is slammed this week. Um, you guys are actually going to be lucky if I'm able to get out one regular Wurm Unlimited video out each day. I am definitely going to try. But to give you an example, tomorrow, I or Monday through Friday, I work from 5:30 in the morning until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm in Seattle. So during those hours, if you're on this server, you will not see me on. I may decide to appoint somebody else as a um, admin GM so that they can help in certain situations if they're even here. But I'm not at that point yet. The server's still too new. If you're coming here to play, you're going to understand that, or you need to understand that you're playing at your own risk. There's no GMs typically on. If we are, or if I am at the moment, I have no problem coming to help you unless I'm doing a video. If I'm doing a video, forget it. Um, until that video's over. And most of you already know my videos are roughly an hour long. I don't edit. I don't cut out if I can avoid it. Um, unless I have little ones that want to start barking their tail feathers off, and then I have to go in and edit the sharp, shrilly noises and recompile and all that good nonsense, which takes a while. But um, for the most part, this is unmanned. So come here, play if you want, no problem. Um, just know that you're kind of on your own um, for now, not necessarily always. But anyway, so during those hours, I'm not online. I'm not going to be online. I can't help you. I have no access to help you. I'm not here. After work this week, Monday, I have a meeting to go to about 6 o'clock. Tuesday, I have a meeting right after work. Wednesday, my wife has a doctor's appointment right after work. Um, and also Tuesday, I have after my meeting, I have band practice at 5:30. So Tuesday is really going to be tough to try to get something in. Thursday, my wife has a meeting at 6 o'clock, and then Friday, we typically leave the house here about 6:30, 7 o'clock ish to head to the church to be able to set up for Saturday morning. And then, of course, I'm not on Saturdays. So, very, very slammed week. What in the world? Where did you come from? Okay, well, with that note, yeah, let's move away from him. Hopefully, he is not in the cave when I decide to come back. But let's just get away from him for a while. So yeah, that's going to be it this for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, consider giving me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Uh, I'm always open to tips, tricks, and suggestions. Um, I play the game to play the game, but I never profess to know everything there is to know about the game. Holy cow, these are already growing. Do you guys see this? These were just planted like an hour ago. And it's already giving me the option to harvest them. That's the corn. I forget what this is. I think these are the carrots over here. Yeah, those are carrots. Um, oh, that might be the cotton. I don't know. Cabbage, pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Something else. Cucumber, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we are away from the spider. Um, we have crops that are planted, and we'll probably be. I'm going to end up having to log in tomorrow long enough just to harvest these out because I can't guarantee that um, that the no crop to weed thing is working. So just to make sure, I'm going to have to harvest these out tomorrow just so I don't lose them. But anyway, um, as I was saying, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.